Ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba. So grow me an anti-hero. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-ba-da-dum. Just waiting for people to come up. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Bam-bam-bam-bam. So hi everyone, anyone who is there. Welcome to my channel. If I don't know if you watch, but there is a local coach called she's the honest local coach, and she always says, "Welcome to my channel." I think I should say, "Oh, I have friends here. Hi Sam. Hope you are feeling better." I know Ashley, you are having a blast traveling. I'm following you all, so yeah, I'm alone, but I'm good. Yay. Um. So yeah, I was saying she does like this. Welcome to my channel, and I always find it very funny because it's like channel. Um. So yeah, I think just to trust it, it's slowly going back. I miss you both. Definitely, we had a lot of fun together. So hope we can do that soon. All of us together again. I saw I saw your tweet like an hour ago. You lost your keys and then you found it. So I read the whole story together. But the concerts are being good, right? Okay, that's good. That's good. I went sick like early. No, not early this month because this month already started. So early October, not early. It was middle, something around that. Like 2 weeks ago. I don't know. My time mental schedule is a mess. I don't know where things are remotely, but yeah, I was feeling also sick. I think I had to take like 2 days because I was like, nah, I'm dying. So, but I'm good. You're feeling better. You have the weekend to rest and enjoy, and then you'll feel good by Monday. Hopefully tomorrow. That will be the best. So, what are you guys planning to do tonight? I have a new book I have to start because this TBR was very kind because all the books were shorter, like 200, 300 pages. Like the two, uh, very fast. Like I finished Flatshare yesterday. I'm like 50% in the Dowry of Blood. So, um, yeah, I want to leave that for tomorrow or for the train, but because I want to finish, I want to start and finish We Hunt the Flame, which is a chunker. So I cannot take this in my backpack, otherwise my back will just say like, "Kill me already." Oh, that's not even the start of my day. The concert is tomorrow, but I'm happy for it. Okay, so tell me what happened because I know you're a bit of a mess, but but I'm curious. I'll send you a message with my day. It's so bad. My friends are like, "Whoa, that sounds bad." Yeah, I want to see that. I and you send me like the whole testament because I need that. I mean, Mattel so I'm really off beyond the one by Tom Felton. I was like, I don't know that book, and then I read like Tom Felton. I was like, oh, the guy from Harry Potter. Yeah, that's like. So, are you participating like in it's nonfiction November, things like that? Because it was not my plan because I did the Britney Spears memoir in October. I was like, maybe I should save it for November. Then I remember Paris Hilton's memoir saying it's very good, so I'm listening that to the other book. I'm not actively now because this week I was like always waking up a little bit like sleepy, so I was like, I need some music because otherwise I will sleep. I'm planning to spend all weekend reading. Yes, that's the plan. I like that plan. I will spend tomorrow shooting some reviews that I have from this two 1 week and a half more or less. and then um I have like to edit the my problem is the editing. I have a video coming up for Sunday that is taking a lot to edit it because it's like two videos in one, like reacting to something. So it takes a lot of time to you put the original and then you put the other and then you cut and then you freeze. I promise I will never do that again because I'm having so much like work with that. But then I will just chill and read all weekend because that's I need that. So you're currently reading Twisted Lies by I don't know why I look to the right instead to the screen. It's weird. By Anna Wong, and it's very addictive. It's not my jam. I know that, but I know one of my friends read. I think she already had the whole series. These four books, right? I think she read, and she was like obsessed. I think she said the last one was the best. I don't know which one, but she said it was one of the best. Yeah, I keep forgetting about November, not November, November. But I have Britney Spears. Yes, you definitely should listen to Britney Spears biography because it's amazing. And now I think it's Naomi Watson. No, it's not Naomi Watson. Michelle Williams makes an amazing role as Britney. I always forget like things that go annually, like is except like the Christmas readathon. It's the one I remember because it's like Christmas, but otherwise I always forget. But yeah, I think you can do Britney Spears memoir like fast. It's 5 hours. I did it in the same day. I got it. I don't. I listened at work. I finished at home because it's 5 hours. You go like this. It's super fast. It's super engaging, and it's a lot of the pop culture thing us live in and we remember. Yeah, I saw it. I'm planning to do it while on the first sprint. So I bring back, let me see if I remember how to do this. No, 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 no. No, stay on page. I don't want to close. Who told you I want to close this? So my laptop is dying. It's not good. So I need to buy a new one. But um so it's now but I bring back the ducks. Remember the ducks? We had so much fun with the ducks. I thought it was funny. I like the ducks. So yeah, as you can see, I have the ducks. So let's pick the ducks. I don't want. Fuck! I forgot the full screen. Yeah, thank you. Why I always forget these important things like tuk, 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 tuk. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. So pick your duck. I go with the cook because I feel on the mood to cook. Duck Springs, yes. I love Ashley because that's exactly like fuck ducks. It's perfect. So yeah, I think I'll go with the sheep duck for this one. I think that this five is fine. It's what we usually should do. Uh, I think it's fine. Let's see. Then we can move like we always did. So Sam goes for the pink duck, which is the five. It was such a bad autocorrect. When does autocorrect do something good? Because it's always go for the worst of us. You go to the middle one, yeah, the blue is okay. So, are you all ready to start? I will start with the definitely with the Ashley read of the tweet so I can know the juicy stuff. And then I go pick We Hunt the Flame because I'm really excited. I don't know nothing about this book except that the edition is stunning, but I know nothing. And that's how I think I'm liking it more not knowing what the book is because then I can be disappointed or very happy. So I'm gonna pick this and if you guys are ready, let's see you in 25, okay? Let's start. Happy reading! I still have this. Let me get straight. And first sprint is winning, and Sam is winning the first round. Someone is lucky today. So, how was everyone's reading? Um, Besides reading Ashley's Adventure, which, by the way, will give a great episode of any series. I got 15 pages, which isn't good for the first try and to start. Um, I go a lot back and forth in the beginning due to the map, locate things, and she has like a glossary in the end with the words and how to pronounce it, also the places and the characters, and yeah, each time I go like back and forth to see if the word what it means or how you say it. So I can remove this now and increase this for me to see better. Yay! I forgot to keep track how much I read. I'm 30. Okay, that's good. I think, yeah, you're currently on 50%, so 6%. It's kind of cool. Yeah, that's good. Um, but yeah, are you? What is your plans for next reads besides that? Because you will finish like that in like t- tomorrow. I would say I remember she read those books like very fast. So if you are in the mood, you can read those like really fast. So what's the plan for next? I have here something. Okay. No, I'm receiving a lot of spam on Facebook nowadays. I was like, who is messaging me with weird names, and it's always a spam. It's a spam or a scam, so it starts always with the same. So yeah, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow is the big day, so you have to check everything. If you have everything, please don't lose again the keys. Okay, those are important. But it's also my biggest scare when I'm staying outside is to lose the hotel keys. Um, when I was in Vienna, it's the cards, and I was like always taking him like I still have it because I couldn't care about anything else. I was like I need this to sleep. And when I moved, because I stay there more than the night that my colleagues stay for the conference, I moved to another apartment farther for the city, but definitely nicer than the one we're staying. And it was like with real key, and you couldn't enter without it. And I was like, yeah. And there's no one here like at night, so I cannot lose the key. I'm kind of feeling of love where I keep reading until I find a five-star romance. So if this isn't the third read, I'm picking up Irish Kelly Doesn't Date. That was an Afterlight book recently, wasn't? And it's part of like a series of romance. Maybe I'm confusing, but I remember that name somewhere. Like of the Delilah something from last year. It's not the same series. Outside this venue for the concert, it's 4 meters walk from 4 minutes walk from my hotel, so it will be easy for me to go to an hotel. Yes, that's good. That's good because uh, for in Vienna, it's super expensive. So if you ever consider go to Vienna, be prepared because it's super expensive. And we stayed near the Schönbrunn Palace, which was a very good zone. Um, but it was a little bit far from the conference center, which was in Karlsplatz, which is the center of Vienna, near the opera. But it was like we had trains and subways and uh, buses so we could get there. But the first days were very confusing. So I'm very glad we arrive on Friday and you only go to the conference on Sunday because it will give you a lot. It give me a lot of time to search the areas and understand how we travel. That it's not hard. It's very well oriented, but it's always different because especially we don't speak German, and we're like, okay, we need to get ourselves together. Yeah, it's my only scare. It's losing the keys. Expecting a 10-hour vlog. Maybe not. Yes, it's a sequel. Yes, that one. The Little Green doesn't care. I knew for the name. I was like, I think that was like an afterlight, or it was like put on this shop. By the way, Illumicrate's gonna release next week a set of the TJ Klune books that they have remaining. And I was like, yes, I need to be prepared for this because I really want those books. And like the retail prices are insane. And I was like, super happy with that. I was like, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be on my computer, prepared, 3 o'clock, like buying. And then my colleague comes at me like, don't you have like a meeting with another professor at 2:30? I was like, shit. So I delegate to my boyfriend to him to buy me the books. So I hope he can because I really want those editions. But I know it's a limited stock, so it's possible no. But I will get the Percy Jacksons because it's like, do I need them? Yes. Do I want them? Yes. They are expensive. Yes, they are, but it's worth it. I'm in French soon, so, and I speak German, so I'm just gonna be like 9 and hope for the best. No, the problem was not. It's not. I had German in college for a year, so I knew some words like nine, ja, bitte, Entschuldigung, Wasser. I knew something, but when you go like grocery shopping and everything, will be like it's hard. It's hard to understand things, and then but the transports are very good, at least in Vienna. Germany, I just went to Berlin. The train was also good. I think I just ride the train. Yes, because it was expensive. Like the transports in Vienna were like relatively cheap. Like I walked with all the I could use all the transports within the area of Vienna for like a week for 12 or 17 euros, which was very good. In Berlin, like 4 trips down the tube was like 10 euros. I was like, I'm walking. Yeah, that was so pretty. Yes, fingers crossed I get because uh it's I think it's gonna be hard. I know it's very limited. Everyone's gonna be there, so I hope he get it. If he doesn't get, I will not be there. Hey Bia, are you still awake? So Bia is actually in Austria, so we're talking about Austria. But are you still awake? Are you alive? Because it's almost 11 for you, and you shouldn't be alive at this time. Mega kiss for you too. Funny. I haven't read it also because I honestly I only read like um Harry Potter when I was finishing college. So I was doing my master thesis and I read it. And then I also said like I'm gonna pick Percy Jackson. I never did because things got in the way. So my point is I'm gonna buy it because the problem with special editions and I think is you cannot wait for them. There are some that you can wait because they're not gonna like sold out that fast. For instance, I got the boyfriend material. There is a romance from Illuminate and I remember the last. Yeah, for example, the Strange Dreamer. They didn't sold out, so we could wait for to read. But I know, especially this one, it will be sold out very fast. So it's a thing of you buy it on the moment, or you go to the resale prices, and then you pay like an amount, insane amount of. And my mouse is stuck, so I cannot change it. Work. See, that's why I need a new computer because okay. If it makes sense, I flip my computer and it works. No, but that's how we are rolling now. Um, Same. I have them, and I try to do a read along next year. Yes, we should do a read along next year. If we have all of them, we should do. I went to Berlin before pandemic. I love it. It's one of my favorite cities. I want to visit. I actually didn't like that much. I think it was very overhyped. People say Berlin, Berlin. I was like, it's nice, but I like it. Other cities better. Prague. I think I liked Prague a little bit better than Berlin. Berlin was like cool in some places, but I like the museums. Yeah, you are in bed ready to sleep. So everyone say hi to Bia, and the whole crew is here. So yeah, it is actually the whole crew. So we should do a meeting one day. I was a fan of Percy Jackson because of mythology, but I didn't even read all the books. Hunger Games was my jam, and I'm crazy excited for the new movie. And I'm looking for cinemas which have in English. Yes, you because you are in Austria, you can always listen to the dub version in German because I think will be amazing. Yeah, yeah. Genau, genau. I think will be great. Yeah. I think it's because I went to friends in the hostel that has the House Museum and the brewery in the basement. Yeah, no, I stayed like far from the center, like it was the cheapest I could find. But he was good because he had like good small restaurants around, so you could like eat for a good price. And actually, I went to Dresden at the same time. Like I spent like 3 or 4 days in Berlin, and then I moved uh to Dresden, and I like Dresden a lot more. It's smaller, but I think it's more beautiful. It's not that gray, and definitely has a good Chinese there. I love the vibe. I want to live there. Ugo, I think you went with high expectations because the place doesn't have a lot of monuments. I knew nah, blah, 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 blah. I didn't have a lot of expectations. Most people love it, and I was like, okay. I knew, and it has some monuments. You have the wall, you have like those paintings, you have the museums, and I see all of that. But I was like, it's everything too far, everything too gray. People are not the nicest, mm, and super overpriced. But yeah, the vibe did not connect. The vibe did not connect. I'm a very happy person for that country. I got to see them. Got them and not read them either. Oops. It's our time now. Also stay in the hostel. Yay, go sleep. Have a nice sleep. See you tomorrow. We text almost uh every lot of weeks. I even know what's in Frankfurt at my concert. That's the goal. You have a goal. It doesn't matter the rest. You will find it. It's the vibe. Well, I didn't vibe. I also was tired. Let's be honest. I was working in Poland alone, and then I went to Berlin like backpack in the bag alone. So yeah, I think if I had friends, it will be different. But it was what it was. So we move on, and yeah. Yeah. So should we do another one now? Let's do the race again and shuffle the characters. Well, okay, this one is funny. Okay, I like this one. So let me prepare this. Okay, I think this is fine. I don't get hype at Paris at all. City of love, more like city of stress. No, actually, I I feel the same every time I see something about Paris. Like, it's everything so stressful, everything so over the top. I think it has pretty places. You need to find them, but I think like any capital of a country is very overcrowded, and you need to learn how to avoid that. And yeah, but I saw a lot of scams also in Paris that also happen in Portugal. Now they start to do it again here. I was like, really, people start doing the same? Because I remember saw it like on Twitter or something, like scam in Paris, and then like 2 days after there was a news in Portugal, I was like, how this travel so fast? But yeah, I think Paris for me will be Disneyland. That's all I want. I don't care about the Mona Lisa because I know everyone will be there. I like art, and I probably would went to the Louvre to see the other paintings. And when everyone is like tired of the Mona Lisa, take a snip. But I want my goal is Disney. My next goal is Disney because it's gonna be an experience. But I will. My plan is to go with all full in, stay in the Disney hotel with everything paid because everything is so overpriced. And so it's just like I spend all the money at the front. I can eat and I can do whatever I want. So Ashley goes for the dinosaur. The dinosaur, it's very funny. It's like it's super cute. I think that is a new one. So Sam goes again to with the pinky ducky. Maybe it's a lucky one. I'm glad it doesn't have bed bugs. Yeah, yeah. I thought the Louvre was overpriced, overhyped. Yeah, I think it's the thing of the Mona Lisa, but I think they have good paintings, and I really like art. I love Disneyland. Yeah, I want it's the gold. So I have to pick one. I go with the green one. Yeah, the one the second. It's the three. This is not. I don't understand what is an word, but it's a tree. The one with I don't know what that is. Spots? No, stars. Because I'm the star of the show. I understand that. Okay, so I think we are ready. And I see you guys on 25 minutes. And have a happy reading. Wait, wait, yeah, and time for another one. And this was actually win. Just so that he won. Yeah, the pause give him like strength to continue. Like so far we have 1-1, and I'm at 0. So oh, this is new one. You can feature and see the race. So it was not a very close call, but number one was this is cool. I like this. Let's just prepare the next one. I like this one, and we can go down. So how was everyone's right now? I have another 15 pages. So far I'm in page 30. I'm quite enjoying it. It's slow read, and I'm still I know this is fantasy and it's a big book. At I'll say I'll wait until like what 200 pages because this is interesting. You have a dual POV, so I'm interested in the lore of this world because it sounds very interesting. So actually read 20 pages, Sam reads 5%, so we are very consistent and that's good. That's good, good, good. Um and I had here you had a friend working in Disneyland. That is a dream. A dream and a nightmare because I think they were restricted. Hi! Thank you for joining. I'm leaning Hollow Box. I don't know what that one is. Are you liking it? What is it about? I want to know. Oh, that is the Morrigan Crow. I'm seeing it. I have the first one. I got. I was sent given a Portuguese edition, and then I got rid of it because I don't read in Portuguese anymore. Very rarely, and I want to read because it sounds good. After I read Amari, I'm really into more middle grades books, and that was one. It's one of the series I want to pick, but I never got the chance. But it's are you liking it so far? Yes, I'm sleeping. That's why I had to sleep. Yes, it's 1 hour, so um, you will, and I hope you have a good show. Um, hope you enjoyed, and I hope when you come back to London, to Scotland, in this case to Edinburgh, you have to come back to my streams. You know, we have to continue our craziness. Bye, bye, Ashley. Mm, or I like this. It was more like this. Yeah, it's the third book in the Nevermore series. It's great. Great. I need to check it. I think I have the first one on my wish list. If I don't, I must have deleted it. But like Morrigan Crow. Yeah, Las Pruebas de Morrigan Crow. No, I want the the English edition. Thank you. I still don't read Spanish. I think the first one. Yeah, it was on my wish list because it sounds very cool. I like it. The idea and the concept, and then I saw everyone even release like the first, the second, and then but I never picked. So but it sounds cool. Definitely, I got a big haul of Amazon. They were like doing a lot of sales. I don't know why, but um, I got a lot of middle grades there. So I'm hooked for a list middle of next year. Okay. This year there is no Pokemon game for your birthday, but there was last year. But this one we don't have. Maybe next year. So bye, Ashley. See you. Oh, so it's in 2 weeks at time. So yeah. So 24 maybe we can join us. Um. So yeah. This is weird talking alone, but it's not bad. I thought yes, I thought it would be worse, but it's not bad. I'm just tired a little bit. Work has been chaos, and a little bit unmotivated, but I'm very happy with returning to this. This makes me really happy and uh, really helps with my mental state. You know, because it's the hobby, but it's also the place where I can enjoy the weekend instead of just thinking about work. So it's cool, and I'm very happy with that. I don't know if you want to talk about anything. I plans for next year or book boxes. I currently have the Broken Binding. I'm very excited because it's very different series that I would pick. So I'm excited about that. But also they have very cool editions coming up, definitely, and they do a lot of. For me, the best promotion is when they do free shipping because I save a lot. Shipping for Portugal is quite expensive, and they have one now for this month. So if I don't get the DJ Clune set, I'll get that one because of the free shipping. I will take advantage of the free shipping. But yeah, besides that, I think I gave up on Fairy Loot because Fairy Loot was not worth it anymore. I couldn't. Like the picks, sometimes Illumicrate gets us picks, and but I think they diverse a little bit more than. Oh, thank you all. Yes, um, it's great. I was feeling demotivated, and then I tried to come back, but it was impossible. I knew that with the phone it was impossible because it was the phone connecting to the computer for me to see the image that was in the phone because it was a back camera, and then connecting the microphone to the computer to have a good audio. I was like, too much. I need a camera, and I knew that was an investment, but it's worth it because it's easier. You just turn off, you flip, and then it's recording, and there is no problem. So I think that was a great. But in terms of boxes, I'm very happy with the Broken Binding right now. I also had the Evernight. Um, I'm moving a lot. The Evernight subscription for horror. Silver Metroid was good, but it was not like amazing for me to keep it because I'm on that mood. I don't have a lot of space, and I won't just keep a pretty book because it's pretty. Like if it's not like a book that I'll reread it, or if I liked it a lot, it goes to someone else. It's the best option. But and now Broken Binding want to do. I think it's a bi-monthly, like from 2 in 2 months, a sci-fi pick. So I probably go to there and be like the end of it. I cannot have more subscriptions because it's a lot of books coming up and a lot of things to read. Because I have currently on my nightstand all the pretty editions I want to read as fast as possible to see if I like them, and it's a lot. Divine Rivals probably is going to be one of the next ones because I started listening to the audiobook and I was like, I don't know, 5% in, like very in the beginning, like 3, 4 chapters in, and the writing style really captivated me in a way that I was like, this is so much pretty that um I don't I don't want to listen. I want to read it. I want to enjoy it that way. So I stopped the audiobook and now I'm trying to pick. Um yes, the books are stunning. They do, and I like they do backlogs, so and they do the whole series because one of the problems with book boxes is that you get the first one and then when they publish the second one, you get the second. Uh so you're always on that. Um but I like the idea of Broken Binding go to the older ones and then they do like special sales for new releases. So I like that and I like the customer service because it works well. But yeah, the editions are stunning. Uh, I bought the he she who became the sun set for them. I got uh the Hillborn, was also a very super expensive edition. So yeah, Goldsboro. I have Jojo, one of my friends, got the Goldsboro subscription for, I think it was historical fiction, something like that, because they have two different subscriptions. So, but she wants to go to the fantasy one. I don't think the picks are like the best. I saw some older pics, and I was like, not really my taste. I prefer broken binding because it's more high fantasy, like hard fantasy. Even if it's older, I like the concept more. But I like Goldsboro editions. I got Urk, which is a retelling of the Urk myth, and the it's stunning. Now, if the service works well, I must say I got a pre-order, and then I was like, shouldn't this book like be out by now? And then I saw that the book was out for like almost a month, and I haven't received anything. So I contacted them, and I was like, "Oh, you are in Europe, so we need to buy it again." I was like, "Wait, what?" Yeah, we didn't charge you the first time, although they did, but then it was returned. So when it comes available, you need to rebuy it so we can put the VAT on. I was like, okay, so I have to do this every time it's a pre-order. Yes, and I was like, this doesn't make any sense, but okay, now I know because oh, because we'll send you emails to the persons to inform that. I was like, I haven't got mine. And then like 2 weeks later, I got my email saying like, "Oh, you have to buy this again." I was like, "Yeah, I already did." But yeah, I understand, especially because yeah, that's the problem. I take me too long. Like I this was my first special set that I bought from Illumicrate back in 2022, like March, April, and I'm only reading the first one now. Um, yeah, I that is what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to include more of these picks because sometimes I feel like I'm spending the money and I'm not reading them at a average time. What do you expect? Like uh, I still have my first book of Formula Crate from December 2021, and I haven't picked it. So I need to start prioritizing them. But also, then you prioritize what it's a new release at the time, and then you go to some backlog on NetGalley, and then you still go for other books that are older that you want to read. So it's very hard. But you also, I like pre-editions. I like how my shelf is looking, and I want to continue collect them. But I'm more cautious now on skips. I there was a thing I never did during my Illumicrate and Fairy Loot like subscription so far, but over the last 2 3 months, I started using skips. I said like I'm not paying just to get the items, even though they sound cool, and try to see if the book is cool or just resell the book because I want the items. It's not worth it. Although some items resell at a high price, on Vinted. I didn't know that, so that's cool, but it's still not worth it. I prefer to use my skips. If the book doesn't interest me at all, I follow one Instagram that debunks the boxes and finds the books like detective style, and I like it because I know what the book is. I don't care about spoilers. I want to know what the book is because if I don't like it, I will skip it. I found a lot of picks for sci-fi fantasy subscription or less known releases, which is cool. But I feel like a lot of money for books. I wasn't hyped. Yes, that's my question. It's like I'm not hyped for. I may not even know them, but that doesn't mean they are not good. Because I read some hype books and people love it, and I don't feel the same. So I will give them a try. It's like, and then you have the whole set, so it's easier to resell it because it's like the whole set already, even if it's for a low price. But I don't know. I was just upset with Fairy Loots because nothing was working very well. Like even the pre-sales, you receive the pre-sales for early access for special editions. You never get to buy the special edition, and it frustrates me as a subscriber of service. Like they do nothing. They say like, oh, it's because it's special, it's limited. I was like, they know in advance how what books is gonna go. They can do surveys to the subscribers to know how much interest there is, so they can organize things. For instance, I got Legends and Lattes last year, and I was pissed because I didn't got the signed edition. I bought the unsigned, and now they are releasing the second one with the reprint on the first one signed. And I think that's very unfair for all of us who bought um, the unsigned things. So I don't think they work on the best purpose, just on making money. So that's one of the reasons why I quit, because I never got special editions. Like I always was afraid for Legendborn, for Evelyn Hugo, like always scared that I couldn't get it. Sequels is more like chill, except for Twin. We know they go crazy by that one, but I don't know. The sales never work very well. The queue is not working as it should be. So yeah, yeah. I think I would have kept my goals in the book sales and value, but I will see them. Yeah, that's the problem. I cannot use eBay because eBay in Portugal doesn't work very well. But I use the UK one and I send to my aunt in Belfast. And so when I visit her, I bring my bag full of books. But yeah, you can see some of these books by very cheap on Vinted or eBay. Like you can get them. It's not a thing. But there's the other point: when the book gets too popular, they resell it like 200. Like Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I love those pre editions. You cannot get them cheap because it's impossible. Well, I think it's enough of a little bit of this chit chat. I lost my phone. My phone is here. I cannot drop my phone because otherwise it will be died again. Um. So yeah, let's do another one. I have already the ducks align. Get ready for the ducks. Where is the ducks? Oh, I did some. I did what I should. What I do always, which is not now. Share screen. Okay, and then unlike the craze. Pa-pa-da-da! Here are the ducks. I go for the thief because I'm reading about an assassin, and so I go to assassin thief duck. So Sam goes for the B duck. B duck. B duck. B duck. It's like Bidoof Bidoof from Pokemon. You get it? No. Okay. Yeah. So I think we are ready. 25 minutes, probably. I would say last sprint because it's almost 11, so 2 hours. I think it's fine. So we did like three sprints, I think, two. So it's fine for the first night of returning. It's cool. Uh, you go for the one with the red head and blue. The I don't know the number. I cannot see the number. Give me a second. It's the third because it says three, but it's in the last. I don't get why this changed the order, but yeah, that one already was in the race. So let's hope he wins this time. So 25 minutes now on the clock, and happy reading time for everyone. It's done, and I won the last one. Yes, I'm happy. I took just a little time because I was finishing the page, because then I can finish like starting the chapter for tomorrow. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't know how much I read, but around 15 something pages. Well, that's the same. How it was for everyone now that we reached the final sprint. Um, I have the sound on. Yes, so I can take this off. Big again. Should get rest a little bit. When I'm tired, I think we shouldn't push it. I do the sprints because I want to push a little bit, but sometimes it's like I, by now I was like dozing off. I was like, no, focus, focus. That's why I'm saying like, nah. That's why I said like let's sprint because I can't. But this was like very first one, so I think take a rest and then you go back to the book tomorrow or something because rest is important. Yeah, I think I'm gonna I need to sleep. Definitely, I'm the same. First of all, because I wake up this morning like I don't want to move, I don't want to go. So at this point, which is like 2 hours after my bedtime, it's like, oh, it's time to go. But yeah, you finish this in the morning, yay! And it's gonna be a 5 star or not? It's gonna finishing the vlog or not? I'm curious now. So yeah, I think we stay here for today. Thank you all for joining for the returning of the reading sprints. I'll be back next week, same time, same place, probably with friends like Sam or anyone who wants to join as co-host because it's more engaging to have someone to talk and just talking alone, like woohoo. But yeah, thank you all for coming, and I see you guys next week, same time, and yeah, keep posted because I have content to come. And I'm starting to think, just before I go, on my Dear Readathon TBR because I'm feeling hype for this year. I think I can go for the $10, but I also want to do the TBR game, so I'm probably gonna play my TBR game, which is not the 11th, but probably tomorrow to see the prompts and start thinking them with the prompts for the reindeer readathon. So planning ahead when you have time. Yes, yes, I would love it to have you. You know that. If you so yeah, I would love to have you. So next week we have party, and in 2 weeks we have Ashley. So we make like a big party also because she was her birthday. So yeah, um, this is my goodbye, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.